Now the next is frequency series. Frequency series is a series in which items are not listed individually or singly. Means each and every item is not written separately. Frequencies are shown against each and every item. Means how many number of times an item occurs or repeat itself, that is written corresponding to each and every item. They are not listed separately. Like for example, if 3 students are getting 15 marks, then in the front of 15 we will write 3. 3 is the frequency of marks 15. Clear? So we will not write 15, 15, 15 for 3 times. We will write only 15 for one time, and in corresponding to that we will write the frequency 3. It means that 3 students secured 15 marks. Clear? So in the frequency series, what we write? We write the frequency of each and every item. We do not write them individually or singly. Clear? Some important terms to be used in the frequency series are: number one, its frequency. Frequency refers to the number of times an item occurs or repeat itself. Means how many number of a time repeat itself into the series. Like for example, there is 10 coming for 4 times. So what is the frequency of 10? It is 4. Means 10 is repeating for 4 times. Similarly, in a class, if 20 marks are bought by 5 students, so what is the frequency of marks 20? It is 5. So when an item repeat itself, then that number of repetition is known as frequency. Second is class frequency. When we are representing number of students according to some group or class intervals, like when we are representing marks not individually but in some groups, like 0 to 10, how many students obtained marks between 0 to 10? Suppose 5. So those 5 students are scoring marks between 0 to 10. Any of them can be scoring 0, any of them can be scoring 10, any of them can be scoring 5. So whether whatever those 5 students are securing marks, their marks are in between 0 to 10. Clear? So the class frequency means the frequency of a class interval in which the item appears itself for repetition. Clear? Like for example, 4 students securing marks between 10 to 15. So 10 to 15 is our class interval. In between 4 students are securing the marks. So here 4 is the class frequency of the class 10 to 15. And the 4 students may be securing 10, or the 4 students may be securing 12, or any securing 11, 12, 13, anything could be there. But in the class frequency, we show only the frequency of the students who just obtained marks between 10 to 15. Clear? And the next and last item, very important here, is tally bars. You have done this tally bars in your 10th class also, but still it is here. What is a tally bar? Every time an item occurs or repeats, a tally bar. Tally bar is a symbol, like we have one, we have to draw a vertical line here. Clear? Every time an item occurs, a tally bar is marked against that item. Means if item is occurring for one time, we will mark 1. And if the item is occurring for 2 times, then we will mark 2 bars. Clear? So 2 tally bars would mean that the concerned item has occurred twice in the series. Means if any item is having 2 tally bars against him, it means it is repeating for 2 times. Clear? Similarly, after every 4 tallies, means after every 4 tally marks, the 5th tally will cross out all the previous 4 tallies. Like this is the way how we do this. Suppose an item is occurring for 5 times, then for the first time, first tally bar, second tally bar, third, fourth, and when it is occurring for the 5th time, then we will cut the last 4 with a long tally bar, that is a diagonal tally bar, which represents the occurrence 5th time. Clear? So this method of marking and counting is also known as fore and cross method, because after giving 4 tally bars, the 5th one is crossing them out. That's why it is also known as fore and cross method. So this system of counting and marking them with the bars is known as tally bars.